How to get ahead of 90% of the general population pissant weasel dicks. Boys, I was going to do a PowerPoint, as always, with the full scripts and the drawings. However, I'm out in Miami and we got stuck here because the flight was cancelled. And we spent 12 hours in the airport yesterday, which was fucking real fun. But guess what? We get an extra day and a half in Miami. The sun is beautiful. The sun is out. We're going to go down South Beach, terrorise some locals. And we've just done a big boy session. But we don't miss the daily non-negotiables. We'll always deliver the video to you the next day. I said I was doing daily uploads and you're still going to get the daily upload today, literally live. This will go straight out as soon as I hit the stop button on this. Anyway, let's roll into the video. The audio may not be that good, but you don't really care about that because all you want to know is the true substance and the value. But what I will say is, life really is like being in a nightclub and then the lights fucking come on. And that is what life is like when you roll from your let's go from 18 to 25. It's like being in a dark club and everything looks rosy, everyone looks great. No one's aged, you can eat shit. People are naturally good looking, get to reap all the rewards, and if you're not naturally good looking like I wasn't, you don't get that much rewards, and that's a darn shame. But the beauty of it is, when those fucking lights come on and you hit 25, things really start to show. You can really see who was working on themselves. You can see who was putting the graft in the gym. You can see who was putting the graft in with work. And more importantly, you can see who was putting the graft in with general social skills and the way of speaking and chatting to people and developing the muscle that is confidence. So that should excite you for many, many reasons. And the first one being, the competition is really fucking low. The average fucking pissant weasel dick ain't in good shape, hasn't really got that much dough. So if you worked on these points just a little bit, but you weren't that popular, you weren't that good looking in your mid-20s, 25s, you weren't getting the 8s and the 9s, you're getting more about the 6, maybe even the 5s on a bad day when it had been a long time, things are about to change for you. Things are about to change. And the reason I know this is because, as you know, I run the Gorilla Platoon. It's a military physique transformation platform. And I see a lot of guys that when they get to 30 and even in their late 20s and even older, they didn't look after their physique. It don't look that fucking good. So you know, what type of women are you going to get when you're looking like that? What type of people are you going to be around when you look like that? How are you going to feel from a mental standpoint when you're looking like that? It's not going to be that good and that helpful for you. And that's really why the purpose and the passion behind this project came in. I understand how much fucking potential you have. I understand that just by changing your physique and changing your mind, you'll change a whole fucking world, your trajectory. I know because I'm doing it and living it. You can see me now, just fucking traveling the world. Shut up, you motorbike, you fucking fuck off. So you can see it. You can see that I live this lifestyle, and this is what we're here for. This is what we're here to do. This for you. So anyway, there'll always be links in the description for getting onto and being part of the Gorilla Platoon. I'll change your fucking life. Fact. Now, how can we fix this? Let's say you did fuck it. Let's say you didn't look after your physique, you didn't really look after your money, and you're like shit. And you're either coming on into back end of the 23s, 24s, or you're in your mid-20s, or do you know what, even if you're like mid-30s, you think, fuck, I fucked up. Is it too late? Well, it's never too late, because time's just a made-up illusion anyway. So we should always strive to change the situation. It's like the equivalent of saying, should I get up out of bed and go for a piss, or shall I just hold it and suffer and just try and sleep anyway? Obviously, you should get up out of bed, have the piss, and have a better night's sleep. So it's the same here. If your life is shit, change it as fast as you possibly can, because you will not remember those times when it was poor once you're living the high life. Let me tell you that for free. So the first thing we need to do to start with is we need to fix the mind. Now, I've done many videos on self-image. There's 2 of them. If you want to look on them on my channel, full PowerPoint breakdown. And they will really help with the like raw principles and fundamentals of being able to transform yourself. But remember, point number 1, everything's your fucking fault. Everything is your fault. Yeah, no matter where you are in life right now, no matter whether you've got a spot on your face because you ate naughty foods, that is your fault. We have to take ownership of it. And the moment we take ownership of it, the moment we realize we are fully in control of life, and that is actually a very, very beautiful thing to understand. The next thing we have to ask ourselves is, what would the man that we need to be like, what would he do? The man we want to become, what would he do in this situation? Would he skip the workout? Would he not go and speak to that person? Would he not be social? Would he stay at home all day like a hermit? Would he skip the work? You know the answer to all these questions, and you have to ask yourself that day to day to day, because otherwise you'll stay exactly like you are now in this current situation. You won't change if you stay exactly like you are, because your brain has got you to this point already. So if you don't fix it now, you never will. So you need to ask yourself, what the man that I want to become, what would he do in this situation? And then stack those 2 points together. And the third thing we want to do is, we will want to already imagine we are that guy. So you want to get from A to B, imagine you are already at B. I'm already a leader of the Gorilla Platoon that creates multiple physique transformations per year. I'm already that guy. And what will happen is my actions will then follow that, and when I do the actions, it will affirm that belief even more. So I just cement the belief that I'm really looking for. And those 3 points stacked together, they will fix your mind. How do you fix your body? Well, first thing I ask you, what's your current level of body fat? If it's 8 to 10%, brilliant. Go into a slight calorie surplus, train each upper body muscle twice per week, apply progressive overload, track lifts. Keep everything the same what I've just said, but if you're not 8 to 10% body fat, go into a slight calorie deficit. If you are 17% fat and need a bit of muscle, only go just below maintenance. If you are quite fat, 20% or above, you can go in more of an aggressive deficit, and you're going to go into like a big fat loss phase. You have to get your body right. You have to look fucking sharp. Okay, so get down to that 8 to 10% level. Once you've hit that, slowly go into a very long building phase for the rest of the year until you get to back around that 18% body fat mark. But then at that point, you should have stacked on a lot of muscle as well. Trim the fat back off, and you'll be an absolutely different fucking human being. And it's the man that you needed to be to pack on 5 to 10 pounds of muscle in this next year. You pack on 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, you will look significantly fucking different. Let me tell you that for free. And then you've affirmed these mindsets that we just spoke about. You're gonna go and fucking be a killer. You're gonna go and take what you want out of life. And you're gonna be in the top 10% of men when this happens. Fucking course you are. Of course you are, because they don't know this shit. They're not fixing their physique. They're trying to think about fixing, they're trying to chase the women, thinking that will make them happy, when if they just fix their fucking self, the women would come to them. But it's a weird paradigm that we don't always know, and if you don't know this shit, you don't know this shit. So, boys, honestly, that's how you get into the top 10%. Fix your fucking brain with those 3 points, fix your body with the points I've just said, believe you already are the man, act like it, and things will change. And remember, the competition is fucking minuscule. If you think the gym is busy, you think everyone is on this shit, that's because in your little environment, it seems like they are, when realistically, if you zoom out and gain perspective, everyone's a fucking pissant. And it really is there for the taking. It's there for the taking for the people that just decide, no. I'm not rolling with someone else's agenda. I'm the dad. I'm gonna go fucking take what I want. So boys, that's what I want from you. What else I want from you is to subscribe to this bastard channel right now. And if you want to roll with the Gorilla Platoon, hit the links in the description and we'll get started. See you in the next one.